An ecosystem is a community of living and non-living things interacting with each other. It includes all the plants, animals, and microorganisms that live in a specific area, as well as the air, water, soil, and sunlight. A healthy ecosystem is balanced, meaning that all the organisms and resources work together in a way that supports life. Every part of an ecosystem plays an important role, and when these parts work in harmony, the ecosystem stays healthy. However, human activities can affect ecosystems, and while some of these activities are beneficial, others can be harmful. In this lesson, we will explore what makes an ecosystem healthy and how human actions can either help or hurt the environment. Let's begin by talking about what a healthy ecosystem looks like. In a healthy ecosystem, there is a balance between the living and non-living things. The plants or producers make food through photosynthesis, using sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide. These plants provide energy for the herbivores, which are the animals that eat plants. Herbivores, in turn, provide energy for carnivores, or animals that eat other animals. This flow of energy is called a food chain, and it's a pattern that keeps the ecosystem functioning properly. Decomposers like bacteria and fungi break down dead plants and animals, returning nutrients to the soil. These nutrients help new plants grow, completing the cycle of matter in the ecosystem. A healthy ecosystem also depends on abiotic factors, or non-living things like clean water, air, and rich soil. These factors provide the resources that plants and animals need to survive. For example, water is essential for all living things. Plants need water to grow, and animals need water to drink. Sunlight is also a crucial abiotic factor, as it provides the energy that plants need for photosynthesis. When the abiotic factors in an ecosystem are in balance, the living organisms can thrive. Now let's think about how human activities can affect ecosystems. Some human activities are beneficial to ecosystems. For example, conservation efforts help protect natural habitats and the species that live there. Planting trees, cleaning up polluted areas, and protecting endangered species are all examples of actions that help keep ecosystems healthy. By protecting natural areas and reducing pollution, we can help maintain the balance of the ecosystem, allowing the plants and animals to continue to live and grow. Recycling is another way humans can benefit ecosystems. When we recycle materials like paper, plastic, and metal, we reduce the amount of waste that ends up in landfills or in the environment. This helps protect ecosystems from pollution and keeps the resources in use for a longer time. By recycling, we are reducing the demand for new resources, which helps preserve the natural environment and its ecosystems. However, not all human activities are helpful to ecosystems. Some human actions can be harmful and disrupt the balance of a healthy ecosystem. One example is deforestation, which is the clearing of forests for farming, building, or other human activities. When large areas of trees are cut down, it destroys the habitat for many animals and plants, disrupting the food chain and causing some species to die out. This loss of biodiversity weakens the ecosystem and makes it harder for it to recover from other changes or disturbances. Another harmful activity is pollution. Pollution can come from factories, cars, and even from plastic waste that ends up in rivers and oceans. Chemicals and waste from human activities can harm the soil, water, and air, making it difficult for plants and animals to survive. For example, when chemicals are dumped into a river, it can kill fish and other aquatic life, disrupting the entire food chain in that ecosystem. Pollution also affects the air we breathe and the water we drink, which can have negative effects on both the environment and human health. Overfishing is another activity that harms ecosystems. When humans catch too many fish at once, it reduces the fish population faster than they can reproduce. This disrupts the food chain and affects other species that rely on fish for food, like seabirds and marine mammals. Overfishing can lead to the collapse of marine ecosystems, making it harder for those ecosystems to recover. In conclusion, a healthy ecosystem is one that is balanced, with all the living and non-living parts working together to support life. Human activities can either help or harm ecosystems, depending on how we interact with the environment. Conservation efforts and recycling are examples of ways we can protect and support healthy ecosystems. However, activities like deforestation, pollution, and overfishing can cause harm and disrupt the natural balance. It's important for us to recognize the patterns and systems within ecosystems and understand how our actions can impact the environment. By taking care of ecosystems, we can ensure that they continue to provide the resources and support that all living things need to survive.